because for any of the gentlemen that are out there listening to this show, and there are many, Dana, believe it or not, the average price of a bra is about $60. The average price of a box of tampons or pads is about 10 to 12 at this point. That's expensive. That is not something that you buy once and you're done. That is something that every single month you need to have a budget of almost $100 just to be able to physically take care of yourself as a woman. And that's not part of the conversation we ever hear about. Again, you said people hear bras and they're like, oh, it's sexy. It's always Victoria's Secret. Yeah, it can be, but also just to have bras to support your breast as you go about your regular day. That's a $60 piece of equipment that has to be replaced all the time because they wear out. And I really love that, we're able to have that conversation and actually tie it into the sustainability aspect again of like when that stuff is done, then what happens to it? Can somebody else use it? Because obviously they're not donating trash to you people. When you hear about gently used items, it doesn't mean looking through your drawer and finding like the crap that is falling apart. This is maybe stuff that you never even used and still has tags on it. Okay. So being able to have that new life for it, to rehome it, to prolong its life cycle is incredibly important, in this world, because all we hear about now is recycled straws and bags, but there's really so many other things that we could have something else to do with. And I know there are a lot of companies that are coming out now where they are actually taking what we'll call textiles that really are at the end of their life cycle. And then you can donate them and then they're finding new homes for it. So do you partner with any of these other companies? Because when people are trying to give you donations, sometimes again, you get stuff that can't actually be reused. So are you partnering with some of these organizations where you can then pass this along and say, you know what, we have these mound of textiles we can't use. Can we donate them to you? Has that happened?
Well, for years we worked. There's a company though called the Bra Recyclers. So they would take if people again. There's like a quality control issue here, right? Is we're relying on people to we recommend if your gently used bra that no longer fits you or isn't your vibe for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, right? Like people change, grow out of bra sizes more often than pants and t-shirts, and bra sizes can fluctuate for so many reasons. So whatever the reason is, if it's a bra that you would gift to your best friend or sister, okay, without them going, "Oh, this is in really bad shape," right? With them saying, "Okay, I can wear this," then we want it, right? But our volunteers and our team still have to do quality control, right? When we're talking about millions of products, there's still a discerning requirement that we have to take a bra through the process. And so not every bra that gets donated we're comfortable giving out. So for a while there's an organization in North Carolina that will take the little metal eyelets off of some bras. I mean, again, a sports bra that's solid state doesn't apply, but like the little metal eyelets, like the hook and eye connective pieces, and to help with turtle shells, like if they're gluing and repairing turtle shells in turtle rescues. And so like we've been sending thousands down there, but like they're like, okay, we're good, right? Like there's not that many turtles they have this many needs, right? So you have to kind of get creative. We've done some other when there's products that so with bras, we've looked at textile companies and for the fibers and stuff like that, and it's a little bit trickier. Oftentimes, again, we ask for sealed menstrual hygiene products. So that could be a box of maxi pads, a box, a package of tampons, etc. But probably a dozen times a day, we will get emails or DMs that where people message us and ask, I have an open package of tampons. It's 50% full in my bathroom closet. Can I still donate them? The individual tampons themselves are sealed and they're in the box, but the box itself is opened. Um, and so, yes, we can receive those and donate those loose ones out. We make period kits with them. That's no problem. Panty liners, however, don't all come individually sealed. Sometimes you can open a box of panty liners. And if your population of listeners out there has never purchased a panty liner or seen them, sometimes they come individually sealed like a pad or a maxi pad does in their boxes or packaging. But sometimes they're flat up against each other, like little soldiers. Like they're just like, and they're open. And so like if you were to put your hand in the open panty liner packaged box, you could physically be touching multiple parts of like cotton at the same time. We receive those too. If they're sealed, they go in one direction because the box is completely hermetically sealed. If they're open, we will use those as demos because we do a lot of advocacy and education. So we might be going to Girl Scout troops, colleges, elementary, middle, high schools, and talking about these products. We do a ton of education for companies as well. And so it's good for us to use these because then you can pass it around and then dispose of it, but it's then at least getting that other use of educational value. We also do art projects. And so we've done some really fun art projects, and we always have to caveat it with from like a sustainability perspective of all of the products used within here were donated to us but could not be donated out, right? Because you don't want, if something is open, you don't know what's touched it, you don't know what dust is on there. Like it just, we're not going to donate it out, but we won't just throw it away either. So we use it for art projects, for teaching, for some other avenues.
What a great idea that some of those products that can't be donated out again, that you can just use for a demo process. Like, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, girl, you're entirely right. Like, you don't have to open up a new one. You could just use one that's already in an open box. Be like, okay, well, this is how you use a panty liner, right? Because I mean, there's a learning curve sometimes. Like, what are all these different products for? That as we, go through our life, we kind of figure out and then we're like, oh, yeah, I had to learn all that stuff. I get that.